Okay. We have a few speakers here. We have parent advocates, we have special education parent advocates, and we have parents who are going to be impacted. So I'm just asking you guys to just hear these parents out, and for the press to hear the stories and hear the concerns. Right now, our next speaker is Randi Herman, Vice President of the Principals Union, CSA.
You all heard a lot about special education teachers. Well, I was one of those. I also hold a license that you don't hear about much right now. I hold a license as a principal of special education schools. Yeah.
So you didn't know there was one, did you?
Yeah. Years ago, when all of this began with the Garth Harries report, we encouraged the DOE to consider having somebody on the ground at every school who had supervisory authority, who knew how to do programming, who understood special education, and was licensed and trained in that field. Not a principal of general education to have that responsibility all alone. Not an assistant principal to have that responsibility all alone. Or a psychologist or a parent to have that responsibility for advocating for children all alone. The whole idea behind an IEP is for everybody to get together to plan on what is good for this child and for the family. Special education is not a jail sentence. It's not forever. It was designed to level the playing field for children who had learning difficulties so that they could acquire the skills and knowledge that they needed and be able to transfer and apply that outside of the classroom in life. That's not happening. And because it's not happening, we're all standing here saying, just a minute, let's take a look at the data. What does it show? And if nothing else, this administration runs on data. We've not been able to determine what that data shows, what the integrity of that data is, in fact, what the measures actually are. And until we do, I have very significant reservations about moving the reform forward. You've heard about the fair student funding. Well, I will tell you, my members are still questioning how they are to support flexible programming on a per capita budget. How are they supposed to fund self-contained classrooms when, in fact, the funding formula for a self-contained class offers you less money than if you put a child in itinerant teaching? So it's a discussion we need to have, and the first step is today. Make your voices loud, make sure we're all saying the same thing, and don't take no for an answer. They're your children. Don't take no for an answer.